Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another class of yoga with Carlton. So if you sit in a way that is comfortable for you to sit, and align the back of skull with sacrum, let your arms rest onto your thighs, and use this to give you an assist, lifting belly, diaphragm, lift chest, and close eyes. So give yourself a moment now to feel yourself landing on your mat. Feel for being in your own space, your safe space, your own sanctuary. And then notice how you feel in this moment. Connect with the breath, feeling your inhales and your exhale. Continuing the process of noticing the different parts of you. And try to be aware of those parts of you that are not as prominent as others. There are some parts of you that always appear to be, your attention's always drawn to. So take yourself deeper inside of yourself and discover other areas that needs your attention. As you go through your class, keep the focus very much on yourself. Stay present, staying in the moment. Be very aware of any injuries that you have and not working in such a way that you're pushing to the point at where you're hurting or where you're likely to cause difficulties for yourself. You don't want to aggravate existing injuries, and you don't want to create new injuries in your body. So using your yoga practice as a means of healing. As you inhale, feel your ribs as they expand out towards the side. And as you breathe out, allowing your body to relax, feel the constriction. And then breathe in. Feel your ribs as they open up. You're spreading your lungs to the side. And exhale. At the end of the exhale, pull belly in. Feel the contraction as your belly pulls in. And then breathe in. Breathe so your side ribs are opening, so your back ribs are opening. And exhale, relax your forehead. Grounding down into your sit bones, and as you breathe in, lengthen spine. So you're lengthening lower ribs up, lengthen mid ribs, and your upper ribs lifts up. And exhale, relax your jaw. As you breathe in, lengthen, you're lifting belly up away from pelvis. Lift your diaphragm, lift chest. And exhale, relax your neck. Breathe into the back of your heart, feeling for energizing heart with breath. And as you breathe out, soften the shoulders down away from your ears. As you breathe in, lift sternum. So lift up so you're creating space around your heart and around your lungs. Keep chest lifted and exhale. Now focus on the area, focus on your spot, and then breathe there, feeling that loving energy that you're bringing into your body. And exhale, exhaling completely. Now pull belly in and then hold. Keeping the spine long, keeping feet active. And then relax, relax completely. Your pranayama is Kapalabhati breathing. I'll do this in shoelace, I'll do this in Baddha Konasana. So bring the soles of your feet together and flex your toes back towards your shins. Your heels, they're about 12, maybe 15 inches away from your pelvic bone. Bring your hands back behind you for chest opener. Bend your elbows slightly and then feel as if you're pushing the floor away with your fingers, so you're lifting belly down from chest. You're lengthening out of lower back. Kapalabhati breathing, you breathe in, take a partial breath, and then you're exhaling through the nose, moving the belly, aiming for 75 pumps today. So, and sharp exhales. And finishing up. And then from here, take a deep breath. Take the biggest breath you can. And then hold the breath, feeling yourself energized with your breath, giving yourself time so that the breath moves through all parts of you. Keep spine long, keep chest lifted. Bring your hands forward of your shins and then exhale through your mouth. Exhale until you're empty, then pull belly in. Pull your belly in, pull it up. Feel your ribs opening out towards the side. Lengthen the lower ribs away from sacrum and let your shoulders relax away from your ears. Keep feeling that you're hollowing your belly out. Inhale, release, push the floor away, breathe in as you come on all the way on back up. Your next pose is as in Surya in shoelace pose. So bring your right foot towards the left edge of the mat and place your left foot over your right thigh, just above the knee. Then reach out with your heels. If that's a difficult reach for you, then place your left foot onto your right calf, heels reach out, or have the foot onto the floor in cross leg seated. Just work so you're working into the hips, not into your knees. Fold the first two fingers down of your right hand and use your right thumb to block your right nostril. Inhale through left nostril, inhale for 10. Use your ring finger to block left nostril. Both nostrils are blocked. Hold the breath, hold for 10. Exhale, left nostril for 10. Exhale completely. Breathe into the left nostril for 10. Block both nostrils, hold the breath for 10. Exhale, left nostril for 10. And release. Change the cross of legs. Your right foot is over your left in shoelace pose. Make that adjustment so this feels right for you today. Foot can be on the calf, on the floor, or stay in cross-leg seated position. Fold the first two fingers down of your left hand. Use your thumb to block left nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Inhale for 10. Ring finger blocks right nostril, both nostrils block. Hold the breath for 10. Feet active, spine is long. Exhale through the right nostril for 10. Inhale right nostril for 10. Block both nostrils, hold the breath for 10. Exhale, right nostril for 10. And then release. Straighten both legs, reach both legs forward. And then keep your right leg reaching forward. Bend your left knee and place the left foot to the floor. Flatten the left foot to the floor. The heel, left heel, is by your left sit bone. Bring your right hand by your right hip. Flatten the right hand to the floor. And then your left arm is pressing against your left thigh and shin. Now press down into your left sit bone. As you breathe in, lengthen out of left side. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward towards your right shin. And breathe in. Keep lengthening lower ribs away from waist. And exhale as you fold. Deep breath. Lift sternum. Exhale, as you're folding forward, you're gliding your left thigh back. One more like this. Sit bones presses down. Press down into your left foot and then breathe in traction. Keep lengthening your left side ribs up away from left hip. And exhale as you fold forward towards your right shin. Then inhale, release. Coming up. You're coming into a bind, so you're sliding your left arm around your left shin. Your right arm is around the back and bind the hands if you can. If you're not able to bind, then sliding your hands into clothing. Or if you have a strap, use a strap to bind your hands by your left hip. Now breathe in. As you breathe in, press your left foot to floor and then lengthening out of your left side. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward towards your right shin. Feet active. Breathe in. Breathe into lower back as you spread the breath across your lower back. And exhale as you fold. One more like this. Deep breath. And exhale, fold. Inhale, release. Cross your left foot over towards your right. So it's just above your right knee. The left foot is flat to the floor. Bring your right arm across and hug your left thigh towards the chest. Bring your left hand back so the hand is flat to the floor, fingers to the floor, and your fingers about 12-15 inches away from your left hip. Pressing down into your left sit bone. As you breathe in, lengthen spine. And as you exhale, you're twisting towards the left. Deep breath, lengthen lower ribs away from waist. And exhale, pull belly in as you twist to the left. Press down in, your left foot presses the floor. And as you breathe in, lift belly, lift arm from lift chest. And as you exhale, as you twist to the left, feel as if you're gliding your ribs away from left hip. If you can go further, you're sliding your right arm between your left thigh and calf, and your left arm is around the back, and bind the hands if you can. Or if you have a strap, use a strap to bind, or take it to where your body allows you today. So now breathe in and expand your ribs wide towards your armpits. And as you exhale, as you twist towards the left, soften your right shoulder away from your right ear. On the next breath, breathe to sternum, filling your heart up with breath. Exhale as you twist to left. Inhale, release, and ease on back to the center. Your left foot, tuck your left foot in so that the left heel is by the groin. You have the option of going further with this by bringing your left foot back so that the left heel is by the glute. If you've taken your foot back, take your left hand back, grab hold of the ankle. If you haven't taken your foot back, reach the left fingertips to the floor. Press down into your right sit bone, breathe in, reach your right arm up. And as you breathe out, bring the hand down on the inside of your right leg and relax your right ear with right shoulder. If you're not holding left foot with left hand, then lift your hand up and reach it back so the finger's about 12 inches from floor. Inhale, lengthen out of your right side. So you're lifting right ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, glide your left shoulder down away from your left ear. Inhale, lift belly away from pelvis. Lift your diaphragm, lift your chest. And exhale, gliding your left shoulder away from your left ear. On the next breath, as you inhale, slide your left arm all the way around the back and tuck it onto your right thigh, hip, or clothing. And as you exhale, you're reaching your left elbow down towards your left sit bone. So feel this as it opens through the chest. Now breathe in, breathe to sternum, feel for moving chest upwards towards the chin. Slightly tilt your chest upwards and then glide your left shoulder down. Feels as if you're squeezing your shoulder blades towards each other. On the next breath, release your left arm. Reach your left arm out and up towards the sky. And as you exhale, chest opener, as you guide your chest forward, reaching your left arm straight back. Now breathe into where you feel this most. And as you breathe out, as you lengthen that left arm back, feel as if you're taking bone away from bone. Inhale, reach your left arm right up towards the ceiling. Exhale, lengthen your left arm forward over your left ear. As you breathe in, lift your side ribs away from your right hip. And as you exhale, as you lengthen forward with that left arm, lengthen your left sit bone back to floor. As you breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. And as you exhale, you're folding forward over your right shin. So your hands will be on the floor, on the ankle of the calf. You may be able to take hold of your foot. And then breathe in. Keep lifting lower ribs away from waist. Exhale as you fold. Breathe into lower back, using this breath to ease your lower back. And as you breathe out, let your body melt forward. Breathe into mid back. And as you fold, keep feeling for moving belly away from top of right thigh, feet still active. Breathe into upper back. Feel the breath as it opens your upper back, right out to armpits. And exhale as you fold. Now breathe into your area. Exhale, belly's in as you fold. Inhale, release. Push the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on back up. Place your left foot onto your right thigh by your hip for half lotus. Bring your left hand around, and if you can, you're sliding your left hand into clothing. Some of you might be able to take hold of your left foot with your left hand. Or if you have a strap, then use a strap around your left foot or ankle and then grab hold of the strap with your left hand. Now inhale, reach your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward over your left shin. That right hand can take hold of the foot, the floor, or the ankle or calf. Breathe in, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And exhale as you fold. Deep breath, breathing into your spot. And exhale, letting your body melt forward. One more breath like this, deep breath. And folding on exhale. Inhale, release. Use the strap now to bring the strap by your right hip. Reach your right hand around the back and take hold of the strap by your right hip. Bring the strap towards your left hip and then bring your right hand around, take hold of the strap by your left hip. If you don't have a strap, just bring your right hand around and take hold of your left thigh. Then breathe in, reach your left arm up, open through the left side of your body. As you breathe out, bring your left arm down on the outside of your right foot, or the ankle, calf, or hands to the floor. Exhale, glide your right shoulder away from right ear. Breathe in and feel for moving belly away from pelvic bowl. And as you breathe out, feel for leaning back towards your right shoulder. Now breathe into heart. Feel for energizing heart with breath. And as you breathe out, gliding your right shoulder away from your right ear. Inhale, release. Move the strap, if you have a strap, move it away from the foot. And then bring your left foot all the way over so that left heel is coming towards by your right hip for half knee pound. Bring your hands by your hips. Reach your right leg forward, spread the toes. Activate feet, spread the toes, spread the balls of your feet. Press down into sit bones, breathe in, you're lengthening your arms up. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward over your left shin. You might be able to take hold of the foot with both hands, or the ankle, the calf, or hands to the floor. So now breathe in and lengthen. Keep moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. Breathing into lower back as you lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, fold. Now take your breath to where you're feeling this most. And as you breathe out, let your body just melt forward. One more breath in. Inhale, release. Push the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way up. Release your left foot. Straighten your left leg. Left leg is reaching straight forward. Bend your right knee. The right foot is flat to the floor. The right foot is by your right sit bone. Left hand is by left hip. Flatten the hand towards the floor. And then your right hand is by your right foot. Your right tricep is pressing against your right thigh. Press your right foot to floor and breathe in. Lengthen your ribs out of the waist, away from right hip. And as you exhale, you're folding forward towards your left shin, both feet active. Breathe in and keep lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, as you move your chest forward, you're gliding your right thigh back. Now breathe to heart and energize your heart with this breath. As you breathe out, let your body just melt forward a little more. Inhale, release. So you're coming into a shin bound. So if you can, you're sliding your right arm around your right shin. Your left arm is around the back and bind the hands together if you can. Or slide the hand into clothing. Or if you have a strap, then use the strap to complete the bind. Pressing down into your sit bone. Breathe in, lift out of your right side. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward towards your left shin. As you press your right foot to floor, breathe in. Keep lengthening out of right side. And exhale as you're folding forward. Press down into left sit bone and then breathe in. Lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release. Place your right foot to the outside of your left. So it's just above, your right foot is just above your left knee. You're moving your heel towards your left hip. Left hand comes around and it's hugging your right thigh towards the chest. And your right hand is by your right hip. Reach it away by about 12 inches. Press down into your right sit bone. And then breathe in, lengthen out of right side. And as you breathe out, you're twisting towards the right. Reach your left foot forward, spread the toes, spread the balls of your feet. Now breathe in and lengthen. Feel as if you're lengthening your ribs straight up, ribs away from sacrum. Press your right foot to the floor as you twist to the right on exhale. As you breathe in, feel for moving your belly away from your right thigh. And as you exhale, you're twisting deeper into the pose if that feels okay for you today. On the next breath, if you can, slide your left arm under or between your right thigh and calf and reach your right arm around the back and bind the hands. Or use a strap to assist the bind, or use clothing. And then breathe in and lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, you're twisting towards the right. Glide your right shoulder away from right ear. On the next breath, lift chest. So you're breathing into heart and you're creating space around your heart by lifting chest bones up. And exhale as you twist, twisting to right. Inhale, release. Then ease and back to center. Place your right foot down, so the right foot is pressing against your left thigh. The right heel is by your pelvis. Or option to bring the foot back so that the right heel is by the glute. If you're going so far this is hurting into the knees, then bring the foot back so the foot is tucking onto your thigh. Bring your right hand back, grab hold of the ankle if you've taken your foot back, otherwise your fingertips are to the floor. Inhale, reach your left arm up, open through left side of your body. As you breathe out, bring your left hand down on the inside of your left leg. Relax left ear to left shoulder. If you're not holding your right foot, lift your right hand up and then reach it back, so 12 inches from floor. Inhale, lengthen. Keep lengthening out of your left side. And exhale, glide your right shoulder away from right ear. Deep breath. Lift your left side ribs up as if the ribs are coming up into left armpit. And as you exhale, feel as if you're pushing the floor away with your left arm, and relax your left ear to left shoulder. On the next breath, as you breathe in, draw your right arm all the way around the back, tuck it onto your left thigh, hip or clothing. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from your right ear. Breathe into the right side of neck. Deep breaths. And exhale, relax your jaw. Tuck your chin slightly towards the left side of chest. Breathe into lower back. You're lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, reach your right elbow down towards your sit bone as you feel this opening the shoulders. Chest opener. On the next breath, release your right arm and reach your right arm up towards the sky. And as you exhale, as you arc your chest forward, reaching that right arm straight back. Breathe into back of heart, feeling for energizing your heart with this breath. And exhale as you lengthen that right arm back. Inhale, reach your right arm up towards the sky. Exhale, lengthen your right arm forward over your right ear. Inhale, broaden the upper back with your breath. Lower your right shoulder slightly, and then wrap the right shoulder as you reach your right arm forward. Feels as if you're closing your right armpit. And then breathe in, lengthen out of left side, lifting ribs away from left hip. And exhale as you fold forward, hands to the floor. You might keep the hands to the floor, ankle, calf, or taking hold of the foot. And then breathe into lower back and lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, fold forward. Do this with ease. Breathe in and lift belly away from your left thigh. And exhale as you fold. One more breath to your spot. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, release. Push the floor away, breathe in as you come in all the way on back up. Place your right foot on top of your left thigh by the hip for half lotus. If that's a difficult reach for you, then place your left foot down so the foot presses against your thigh, heels by the groin. Bring your right hand around, and the hand is either onto the floor, lined up with sacrum. And if you can go further, bring the hand around so that it takes slid into waistband, or you might be able to take hold of your foot. If you really want to take hold of your foot and you're not able to achieve that today, then use a strap and reach the hand around grabbing hold of the strap by your left hip. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Feel for opening through the left side of your body. And as you breathe out, reach your left arm forward. So you're, if you can, you're taking hold of the foot, the ball of the foot, ankle, calf, or hands to floor. As you inhale, lift your belly away from pelvis. As you breathe out, you're folding forward towards your left shin. Sit bones presses down. As you breathe, you're lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, you're folding forward. Breathe into heart, feel, but energizing your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, letting your body melt forward. Inhale, release. If you're using the strap is now eased towards your right hip. Bring your left hand around and grab hold of the strap by your right hip, shin bound. This is shin bound spinal twist. From here, as you breathe in, reach your right arm up, open through the right side of the body. And as you breathe out, bring the right hand down to the outside of your left foot. You might have the foot, the ankle, the calf, or hands to floor. As you breathe in, you're lengthening out of your right side. And as you exhale, lean back. So you're leaning back with your left shoulder as you keep lengthening the ribs out and up. Deep breath, breathe to heart, feel for energizing heart with breath. And as you exhale, as you lean back, gliding your left shoulder away from your left ear and relax your right ear towards your right shoulder. One more breath in this. Sit bones presses down. And as you breathe, you're lifting, lengthening out of lower back. And exhale as you're opening out a little bit more. Inhale, release. Move the strap if you're using the strap. And then half knee pal, your left leg is reaching straight forward. Your right foot is coming over your left thigh. Your right heel is moving towards your left hip. And you're working towards a knee-to-knee alignment. Sit bones presses down. Inhale, reaching your arms out and up. Keep the length. And as you exhale, you're folding forward. You might be able to take hold of your foot, the ankle, the calf, or hands to the floor. Try to relax your neck. You might be able to relax your forehead onto your right knee, or make a fist and relax it if this is bothering your neck. And then breathe in and lift your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. Belly pulls back away from your left thigh. Both feet active. On the breath, spread the breath into lower back and use this to help to open up lower back. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. Breathe into mid-back, deep breath. You're lengthening your mid-ribs away from lower ribs. And exhale as you fold. Breathe into upper back. Feel your upper back ribs are spreading right out to armpits. And as you exhale, as you fold, keep moving belly back away from your left thigh. Breathe into heart. Feel for energizing heart with breath. And exhale as you fold, relax your neck, relax your jaw. Inhale, release. Use your hands, push the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way on back up. Coming into your abdominal sequence now. So lie down onto your back for elbow to knee. Today we'll do elbow to knee. There'll be variations. We'll do a back traction with elbow to knee. So you're opening into hips and lower back. So lie down onto your back. If your back is tweaky, then put the soles of your feet onto the floor. Clasp your hands behind your head and neck. Press your lower back down to the floor. So this is a demonstration for if you're working with your back is tweaky or discomfort. Your lower back presses to floor. You inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. When you exhale, you curl your tailbone up. Your elbows are to left knee. Belly is pulling in. If you can go further, you keep one foot on the floor, you lift your left leg up. And if you can go further, reaching it forward. Then inhale to center and exhale, lower head and shoulders down. Otherwise, lift your feet up off the floor, the knees are bent, the knees are aligned with hips, heels are below the knees and toes are flexed to shins. From here, you press your lower back to floor and then inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from floor. Hold the breath. As you exhale, curl tailbone up, reach your elbows to left knee, reach your right leg forward at 45 degrees angle, spread the toes, reach forward with the ball of your right foot, feel for unlocking right hip. Now pull belly in. Pull your belly in and press your lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee. Reach your left leg forward. Spread the toes. Reach forward with the ball of your foot. Now pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Feel the insides of your legs are really working as you stretch your right leg forward. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee. Reach your left leg forward. Spread the toes. Relax your left hip. Send your left thigh forward, away from waist. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Relax your right hip. Send your right thigh forward, away from waist. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Pressing your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your right knee. Reach your left leg forward. Relax your left hip. Reach your thigh bone away from that hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Back traction. So exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to left knee and reach your right leg straight up towards the sky. If you're working with your lower back is painful, then keep your left foot onto the floor. Now breathe into that right hip. Place your right hand onto right thigh. And as you exhale, curl tailbone up. Traction your right thigh out and up. Reach your left elbow up towards the sky. Pull belly in. As your belly pulls in, press your lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your right knee. Straighten your left leg. If you're working with back pain or difficulty, place your right foot to the floor. Keep sending that left leg up. Belly is in. Place your left hand onto left thigh. And then breathe into left hip. And as you breathe out, use your left hand to traction your left thigh out and up. You're reaching out with that left foot. Reach your right elbow up. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. So if you're working with lower back pain, keep doing exactly what you've just done in the last round. And as you exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to left knee. Reach your right leg straight up. Place your right hand onto right thigh by the hip crease. Now breathe into that right hip. And as you exhale, curl tailbone up. Use your hand. Traction your right thigh out and up. Reach your left elbow up towards the sky. Feet active. Now pull belly in and press your lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee. Reach your left leg straight up. Place your left hand onto left thigh. Breathe into left hip. And as you exhale, as you curl tailbone up, traction your left thigh out and up. Reach your right elbow up. Pull belly in and press your lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Exhale, release. Lower head and shoulders to floor and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Your next pose is bridge. So reach down with fingertips and brush your heels with fingertips. Keep moving your heels back towards your sit bones until you're able to brush your heels or get close, or heels are aligned with your hips. Arms relaxed by your side, shoulders relaxed away from your ears. Press your lower back to floor and then breathe in. Lengthen belly away from pelvis. Move chest to chin. Press feet to floor and exhale, tilt pelvis and lift pelvis up away from the floor. Breathe into lower back as your lengthening reaps away from waist. And exhale, push the floor away, lengthen ankles away from heels. Now breathe into your side ribs as you're feeding your heart with this breath. And exhale, lift. Feels as if you're pressing pubic bone up towards the ceiling. On the next breath, you're lengthening belly away from pelvis. You're moving chest to chin. And as you exhale, push. Use your heels. Push the floor away as you lift up. Press your feet to the floor. Lift the toes. Spread the toes. Spread the ball of your foot. And now breathe into where you feel this most. And as you exhale, you're lifting up. Feel your inner thighs if they're squeezing toward each other, so you're opening up into lower back. Last breath here, deep breath. And exhale, tilt pelvis, lower upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower all the way down to the floor, keeping the tilt until you are down. From here, roll to your right side. Bring your left hand to the floor by chest, breathe in. And as you breathe out, push the floor away with your left hand as you come on up. Come onto knees for your next pose today, which is dolphin. So in your dolphin pose, bring your hands onto your biceps to measure your distance. Your elbows are down to the floor and reach your hands forward. Today, clasp your hands, so keep the elbows tucked in. The elbows are aligned with the shoulders. Keep the neck relaxed. Look at your toes or your own knees, so no pressure into the neck. From here, take a deep breath into upper back. You're lifting and spreading the upper back, curl toes under. And exhale, lift your knees off the floor and immediately push the floor away and lengthen the spine. Your sit bones are reaching back. As you breathe in, breathe into heart and energize heart with breath. And as you exhale, push. Use your forearms, push the floor away, taking the top ribs away from shoulders. On the next breath, as you breathe in, feel you're lengthening the top ribs away from shoulders. And as you breathe out, wrap the shoulders. Feels as if you're squeezing your armpits towards each other as you reach back. Anchor into your right leg, working with one leg up. If you can, inhale, lift your left leg up. And as you breathe out, reach it back. If you're not working with one leg up, just stay in the pose, both feet to the floor. Then breathe into your left hip, deep breath. And as you breathe out, sending that left leg back, spread the toes. Deep breath, inhale, feel for gliding your left thigh back away from left hip.
And as you breathe out, lower your left foot down to the floor. Anchor into left foot. Breathe in, lift your right leg up. And exhale, reach it back. Spread the toes. Breathe into right hip. Feel for gliding right thigh away from right hip. And exhale, lengthening back. On the next breath, as you breathe in, send your right thigh back away from right hip. And as you exhale, lower your right foot to the floor. Both feet are down to the floor. Breathe into lower back. Deep breath, lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, reach back, heels to floor, and chest to thighs and knees. Belly is pulling in. Inhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way on down to the floor. Push the floor away as you're coming up onto knees. For bird wing. So you tuck your elbows into the side ribs. Your fingers are reaching forward. Spread the fingers. From here, as you breathe in, draw your hands together so the little fingers touch. As you exhale, lift your chest and then open your arms out towards the side. Keep reaching your arms back as much as you can, but tuck your elbows in. And then inhale. And as you exhale, lift chest and then open your arms as much as you can. Inhale. And then exhale, opening up. 2 more. Breathe in. And as you exhale, open up. Squeeze your elbows back. Squeeze your elbows into side ribs. Last one. Breathe in. And exhale. And inhale, release. Bring your hands down so the hands are under the shoulders. Spread the fingers. Your knees are under your hips. From here, take a deep breath. Inhale. And as you exhale, push the floor away as you reach back into downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in downward dog. Now begin to tread your feet out. So you're coming up onto the balls of your feet and reaching back into heels. From here, as you breathe in, rise up, very tips of toes. And as you exhale, reach back, lengthen back, send your sit bones back. And then breathe in, rise up, tips of toes. As you exhale, reach back. From here, on the next breath, as you breathe in, glide your body forward for plank. As you exhale, bend the knees, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Then breathe into cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, press it back for downward facing dog. As you breathe in, glide forward for plank. Push the floor away on exhale as you lower down. You can bend the knees. Then breathe into cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. Sit bones tucks to heels. And as you breathe out, press it back for downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in downward dog. Anchor into your right leg. Breathe in. Lift your left leg up. Reach it back. Spread the toes. Now bend your left knee. Look under your left armpit. As you breathe in, rise up on the tiptoes of your right foot and step your left foot forward between the hands. And once you're balanced, you're rising up for lunge. Your fingertips are reaching up towards the sky. Reach back into your right heel. From here, on the breath, breathe in, reach your right arm forward. And as you breathe out, reach your left arm straight back. Breathe in and keep lengthening the ribs up away from waist. And as you breathe out, opening out a little bit more. On the next breath, both arms up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands to the floor. Flatten your right hand onto the floor, about 12 inches from your left foot. And then breathe in, sweeping your left arm up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, glide back your left hip back, left sit bones reaching back. Press your left foot to floor, and then breathe in. Move your belly forward away from pelvis. Use your right arm. Exhale, push the floor away as you open up towards the right. One more breath. Reach back into right heel and breathe in, lengthen through the right side of body. And exhale, open out towards the left. Inhale, release, hands down, and step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale, move chest, ribs forward as you lengthen legs back. And as you exhale, press back for downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in downward dog. Anchor into your left leg, breathe in, lift your right leg up and reach it back. Keep sending the right thigh bone away from you. On the breath, bend your right knee and look under your right armpit. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands for lunge. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Press down into both feet as you breathe in, stretch up. And as you exhale, reach back into that left heel. On the next breath, reach your left arm straight forward. And as you breathe out, reaching your right arm straight back, spinal twist. Breathe in, press your feet to floor and then lifting up, lengthen ribs away from waist. And as you exhale, open up a little bit more. On the next breath, both arms up to sky. And as you breathe out, hands down to the floor. Flatten your left hand down to the floor by your right foot, about 12 inches away from the right foot. And then as you breathe in, sweeping your right arm up towards the sky for easy twisting warrior. And as you breathe out, reach back into your left heel. Press your right foot to floor. And as you breathe in, feel as if you're gliding belly forward away from right hip. And exhale, rolling open, reaching up with your right arm reaches the sky. One more like this, deep breath. Exhale, release. Place your hands to the floor and step your right leg back, step it back for plank. Reaching back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows in. Breathe into cobra, move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen legs back. Exhale, release, lower down, press straight back into downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in downward dog. From here, bend the knees and come down so that you're lying down onto your back. From here, lift your feet up off the floor, bring your hands onto the thighs, the back of the thighs, and then breathe into lower back. And as you breathe out, draw your knees towards the shoulders, lengthen sit bones away from you, and relax your neck. And then breathe in again, spreading the lower back to floor. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're drawing your knees towards the shoulders. Lengthen your sit bones away from you. Your belly's pulling in and you're pressing your lower back to floor. Now, if you can, now that your back has opened up a little bit more, bring your arms around your shins and bind the hands if you can. Now breathe. Breathe into lower back, spreading ribs to floor. And exhale, pull your belly in. Feel as the knees, you'll feel the compression into belly, but try not to be, the thighs are not onto the rib cage so much, more off the side. Belly's in, sit bones are lengthening away from you, so your lower back is pressing to the floor. One more like this, deep breaths. And exhale, drawing down, just you are compressing the organs with this pose. And not pushing it so deep, you're just allowing your back to open up a little bit more. Soften the shoulders as much as you can and relax your neck, relax your jaw. Last one like this. And then release. Place the soles of your feet onto the floor. Relax your arms down by your side. You can stay here or bring the soles of your feet together so the knees are out to the side. Or straighten the legs. Lie down in your final pose, Shavasana. Make any adjustments so that you feel totally relaxed as you let go from the poses. Close your eyes, still the mind. Allow your body to be still. And just feel your breath and feel the energy that you have generated through your poses today. Feeling how open your body feels right now. Allowing yourself to relax completely, completely relax. Feeling the gentleness of your breath as it moves through your body. Allowing it to move so that every part of you is feeling this breath, from the tips of toes to the crown of head, out into fingertips, and the boundaries of your body, the skin boundary. And if you can, allow yourself to let go another layer of holding, and then notice how you feel. Feeling the gentleness of your breath, the life force that you're bringing into your body, appreciating the significance of your breath as a super instrument for healing. So use your breath to help you to recover, to rejuvenate your body, using the practice in this way. Now begin to move your fingertips and the tips of your toes. And as you deepen your breath, allow your body to move in a way that makes you feel good. Stretch in any way that makes you feel good. And then bend the knees. Breathe in. Roll to your left side. Bring your right hand down to the floor by chest. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, push the floor away with your right hand as you come up. Use your left hand to support your head and neck as you come up. Coming into a seated position. And your hands together by your chest. Give yourself a moment to notice how you feel. And congratulate yourself for your practice. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. We'll finish together. Deep breath. And exhale. Namaste. Thanks everyone. Thanks for joining the class. Have a fantastic day. Keep yourself hydrated. If you feel this into your body, Epsom salt, magnesium salt, any of those salts helps to recover the body, so bathe in those, stay as long as you can. Any comments, then we're always grateful to receive those, and continue to visit the DMU Leisure website. There are a whole range of different programs on there aimed at keeping you healthy, so take advantage of what is there for you. Enjoy your week.